Hello there. Welcome to my living room floor. I'm just chilling here with my friends. I've got two over here. All four of them just so happen to be sporting a different swaddle. And all four of the different swaddles just so happen to be included in the Babylist Swaddle box. So today we're going to talk about what's inside this box. To level set here first though, swaddling is the art of wrapping a blanket around your baby tightly enough that their arms can't wiggle out. This is helpful because babies are born with this innate reflex called the Moro reflex, M-O-R-O, if you want to Google it. I did when I was a new parent. So it's this thing that when their arms come out or they feel like they're not in a safe space, they feel like they're falling. It's so sad. My second baby had it. I would be holding her, she'd be almost asleep. I'd go to set her down in the crib, and that's when she would leave that comfort, cuddly space that I was kind of holding her. And all of a sudden her arms would pop out, her eyes would get really big and wide, and she'd be like, I'm falling. It's really sad. We swaddled her, that's for sure. So with that said, swaddling also prevents the reflex, but it's the reflex that they have. It's also really helpful for keeping your baby warm without any loose blankets, which can be a hazard while sleeping. And it's also good for just creating that womb-like environment. It keeps them safe and cozy. So that's the good stuff about swaddling. You don't necessarily need swaddles, this is true, but it could be the thing that helps you get your fussy baby to be calm and to sleep. So it's worth talking about. The thing is, there are a lot of different types of swaddles. So there are some that are blankets, there are some that have zippers, some that have Velcro, some let you put baby's arms down or up or in or out. And so that is where this box comes in. It is a giftable grouping of 4 different swaddles. And I think it's really neat because parents can then try the couple of different swaddles out and figure out which one works best for their baby right from the get-go. So I think I really appreciate this specifically because they're all different brands. They're all different swaddles, different swaddling styles, but they're all also soft and breathable and hip healthy and machine washable. That's important. So did I get all my details so far? Let's get into it, right? Let's just open the box. This is not opened yet, so here we go. Keep in mind that this is particularly useful for brand new parents. The reason being there are 4 swaddles in here, but a couple of them are specifically designed for parents with babies up to 8 to 12 pounds. So it's not for the larger babies. It's really good for new parents. If you are expecting, please let me know. Show me those hearts. Congratulations. And then for those of you who are watching and you're past the swaddling stage, but you just like to watch, babies wrapped up like burritos, I don't blame you. Or perhaps you're thinking about that glorious post-swaddle stretch, when everybody's just, oh, it's delicious. If you have not experienced seeing that with a baby yet, oh, I see the hearts. Yes, all the hearts for the stretch. Yes, thank you. Okay, so here we are. Here are all 4 swaddles in the Babylist Swaddle box. I'm gonna get this box out of the way for now. I'm gonna start with the one that's kind of the most classic swaddle that people might recognize. This guy right here. It is the 8 swaddle blanket, 100% cotton muslin. So I'll open it up here to show you, but I also have my fabulous baby models that will show it off for you. So this one is a giant piece of 44, I think it's 44 inches by 44 inches. And it's this super lightweight, lovely fabric. Look how big it is. Ta-da! And you see how it just flows? Whew, they're pre-washed for softness. And so the fuzz is happening. So it's pretty neat because you have this giant piece of fabric. All you have to do is, in general, when you swaddle, you set it up to create a triangle first, like this, lay it down, and that's when you'd grab your baby. I'll get my baby model here. This lovely baby is sporting an 8 cotton muslin swaddle. And they're all wrapped up nice and cozy, but I'll show you for a demo here the way it would work. I'll unwrap them. You see all this swaddle just kind of comes apart. That's how it works with this classic swaddle type. Hold baby's arms down, you kind of pull, get a nice little tug there, then you go back up. I'm doing a messy job right now. I would recommend if you are doing this in real life with your babies. Oh no, it's actually not that messy. I'm proud of myself. Okay, there you are. And voila, you have a swaddled baby. So these are pretty neat because it's one size fits all. I mentioned just a minute ago that some of these are sized, so you can only wear them up until a certain point. This is not. It's a giant piece of blanket. So you can use what you'd like. As you see, I've got 2 different patterns here. So in the swaddle box, you could get one of 4 patterns, totally random, but they're all lovely. So I'll put them a little closer so you can see. This one's like a gray. This one's got white with little gray elephants on it. What's neat about this too is that with swaddles like this, once you're done with the swaddling stage, you've got like this great blanket for tummy time, a great car seat cover. You've got a nursing cover. You can just use it all the ways. I'm pretty sure this is the blanket I send to school with my son for nap time now. I'm not sure. So they're great. They're definitely versatile, and it's just one way to swaddle. So there's one of the options. Let me move on now to another one you might be familiar with. It's called a sleep sack. The one in the swaddle box from Babylist is the Halo Sleep Sack Swaddle. Ta-da! So this is cool because it gives you a little bit more structure if the straight blanket doesn't really work for you and you'd like a zipper to help or some Velcro to help. Really make sure that you keep the arms nice and tight because it's super important with swaddling. If you get a solid, snug swaddle, then you won't have to worry about rewrapping baby over and over. You want to make sure, in order to to avoid that I'm falling feeling, you have to keep their arms down and keep them, secure and create that womb-like environment, nice and snug, right? So this swaddle does a little bit more structure in that department. Let's see here. Show you what it looks like right out of the box. It's kind of like a baby sleeping bag, which is super cute, if you think about that. All right, so here it is. This is what it looks like. This right here is a zipper, okay? These are the little wings that come with it. So let me step back here. What you do is lay it down like that. Let me get my baby model. Which of you is wearing, yes, thank you. Hello, my love. This baby is sporting the Halo Sleep Sack. Can you see how lovely? So the arms are nice and snug right here, you see? But then on the bottom, they've got some room to kick. So the way that you'd put it on, kind of going backwards and then forwards to really show you. Okay, so babies not in the swaddle. We set them in the swaddle and we put their arms in one by one, which is kind of cool. It's almost like they're putting on a top, but it's not a complicated top with all kinds of buttons and stuff. Don't worry, it's just straightforward. Put the arms in, we're good. So then they're set to go there. Then you zip them up, whoop. Then it's kind of like the last swaddle I just showed you. You hold one arm down, cross it over, tuck it under. Can you see this? I know the comments are showing. I hope you guys can. Other arm down, cross it over. There you are. Oops, I double swaddled. Okay. The thing is with this swaddle too, I'll mention, Halo allows you to kind of figure out which direction you want to put baby's arms. Can you guys see this? Let me see. I'll put it a little closer. So you can choose, do you want baby's arms to go completely flat against their sides? Do you want them to put their hands up to their face because that helps them feel comfortable? Or if you want their arms completely out of the swaddle, it's kind of nice that you can customize it a little bit, feel out what baby might like there. And ultimately, it's just giving you a couple of tools like zipper and Velcro to make it easier. Because if you got diaper changes or babies sleep a lot, so you might be swaddling them a lot. Figuring out the best way to make it easier for you is good. I will call out an ease factor here. It's a double zipper on this. So right here on the bottom, where'd they go? Right here on the bottom, there's a zipper. So when you're ready for diaper changes, just zip up. And then baby's feet are free. Ta-da! And you would obviously go up a little higher for like the full-blown diaper change. And then when you're done, tuck the feet away. And boom, they're done. They can go back to sleep. Oh, so cute. My youngest baby is not swaddling ages by any means anymore, which is why I don't have him as a model today, but these are pretty cute models. Let's move on. We've got the next one, which is from Happiest Baby. It's called the Sleep Pea Swaddle. This is what it'll look like in the box for you. So this one's kind of cool because they say it has the 5-second swaddle. And I was like, what? Like, are you saying it's just super convenient, super fast? What's the deal there? There's probably an easier way to open this. I have a knife right here. So the way that it works, though, is it prevents breakouts, which in swaddle land means it prevents your baby from letting their arms out of this tight, secure space that you've created for them. I've heard from several parents that their babies are mini Houdinis, and they just are able to get out of like this swaddling straitjacket that you create for them sometimes. So this swaddle is a little different because it has a cool mechanism inside that's designed to avoid that. So here it is, right out of the box, right? I'm gonna unzip it and show you that mechanism, and then I'll show you on the baby because it's a little confusing without seeing it on the baby. Okay, so here it is open. It's like a little diaper inside almost. I was like, what? It's a diaper swaddle? It's not. It's not a diaper swaddle, but it has similar, similar functions. Okay. Okay, here it is. So let me lay it out, and I'll show you. Where's my baby model? Hello. Work it, work it. Happiest baby, Sleep Pea Swaddle, work it. All right, so he's already all zipped up. Here we go. So you lay baby in, nothing's attached to him. He doesn't have to put his arms through any holes like the Halo sleep sack. The way you would do it first is you put their arms down. One arm is down, cross it over. The next arm is down, cross it over. And then there's this spot right here that's designed to help them from falling down further into the swaddle when their arms are down, which is kind of interesting. So then baby looks like this, right? Arms down, cover. Which is cool because then when you do diaper changes, their arms still stay down, which is similar to the Halo sleep sack. It's just an interesting mechanism up in here. So there's that, right? And then the last step, you go in and zip up, leaving them nice and snug up here. The fabric, although they're already kind of secure on the inside, it's also a little bit tighter up here than it is down here, because then they can just do like their hammer time dance, you know, down here, and really just let their legs party during sleeping. The arms can stay down so they don't feel like they're falling. This one I'll show you a little bit closer. It's got ventilation. Can you see? Ventilation here and ventilation here. So for those of you that are in warmer climates and you get nervous about swaddling because maybe your baby would be overheated, this might be a good option. I live in Texas and I had that concern. I did not want my baby to be double swaddled or extra warm. I needed a little bit lighter, cooler because it's hot. So could be a really good option for you. I will say too about both the Sleep Pea and the Halo sleep sacks. I'll show you the back of the boxes. They both grow with the baby in the sense that the one that you would get in the box would only support baby up until 8 to 12 pounds. But then let's say you really love the swaddle and your baby really loves the swaddle, then you can keep buying the next one. So for example, like here's the Sleep Pea. Does it show that it goes bigger? Yes. Right? Oh, I'm wrong. I'm just kidding. That's the next one. The Sleep Pea doesn't do that. The Halo sleep sack does. Sorry, guys. It's a lot of swaddles, a lot of details. Okay, the sleep sack does. So if you like it as a newborn and you want to keep wearing it as baby gets older, I think the sleep sacks from Halo go up until like 5 years. So that's kind of interesting. They would obviously graduate. You're not going to have your like 9 to 12 month old with their arms super, super tight anymore. They just have like a wearable blanket. So let's move on to the next one. Only one last swaddle to show you. Thank you for your help. That is the swaddle up. Anytime I see pictures of babies in this swaddle, it makes my heart happy because they're just like raising the roof. The whole point is for baby to be able to keep their arms up if they don't like having their arms down. Swaddles are weird, babies are weird. Like, and in most points, the part of swaddling is like to keep their arms down because maybe that would help them feel safe. But then other babies are like, no, I don't want my arms down. I want them up. But then you as a parent are like, wait, your face, please don't scratch yourself. And they will. They'll be like, what is this skin? I must rip it off. It's not good. You can use baby mittens, but then those get lost in the washer and dryer. It's a whole thing. So this is a pretty interesting swaddle. If you're like, my baby likes to raise the roof while they sleep, this could be the one that you might like. Let me show you what it looks like. And like I was saying earlier, I got a little confused, but this is another one of those swaddles that you can get the baby one that comes in the swaddle box, but then if they like it, you can keep graduating over time and getting them more love to dream swaddle up swaddles as they grow. Okay. Here we are, straight out of the box. Ta-da! That's what it looks like. Okay. Then let me show you the baby raising the roof. I wasn't kidding. They really are. That's what it looks like. So when you lay baby down, all you do, I'll unzip it real quick. Okay. So you lay baby down and you just tuck their arms in, right? This is the swaddle's back. You tuck their hands right here, tuck their hands right here, tuck in those sweet feet, and zip up. Voila. I'm pretty sure every single swaddle I've shown you too has that double zipper thing I showed you with the Halo. Am I wrong? Let me check this one. every single one. See, look at that. Babylist Swaddle box, thought of everything. So actually the Swaddle companies thought of it, but it's still, we're gonna take a little credit. So the Swaddle is zipped up all the way. And then when you're ready for diaper changes, zip up right here. And then voila, baby's feet are free, their diaper is free, and you go from there. It's really cool, this spandexy fabric that you see here, because it's nice and snug, as you see. Nice and snug on baby's belly. So still creates that like womb-like comfort, but their arms get to be raised in the roof, and I love it. And then again, hammer time legs, everything's good, nice and hip healthy in all of these swaddles so far. So all of you were fabulous, all of my models. Let me recap one more time. We've got in the swaddle box, the Aiden and an A right here. Ta-da, the classic swaddle. The Halo sleep sack. Beautiful. We've got the Happiest Baby Sleep Pea and the Love to Dream Swaddle Up. 4 swaddles, 1 box. It's lovely. So if you are wondering, why would I do this over just buying all the swaddles myself? You're more than welcome to. Go for it. I went ahead as I was researching for this live and figuring out all the details on this. I was like, is this a cost savings? Like, does this make sense to do rather than just figuring it out myself? You know, run to the store, throw it all in my cart and just like do it myself, right? So I did the math. The Love to Dream, Happiest Baby, and Halo Sleep Sack, you can buy each of them individually, just one. So it's like $30, $22 to $30 for one of each of them. The Aiden and an A swaddles come in a 4-pack usually, 3 to 4-pack. You can't really buy just one because it's just, as you saw in the beginning, it's just like rolled up really tight as a roll. So they come in a 4-pack, so you have lots of them. So the price there is more like $55 for 4, right? Total, if you want to just do it yourself, it's like $135-ish. The Babylist Swaddle box is around $80. So there is a cost savings there, and it comes in this cute box. So like, you know, you just got to give them points for cuteness. I'm seeing some copy on the box that I have to show you because I think it's adorable. Can't read it because it's backwards, but it says, the only thing better than a burrito is a baby that looks like one. And now you've just seen 4. So, and you can create your own at home if you want with the swaddle box. It's a really solid gift. I think it'd be really fun to receive, fun to give, just one of those real good ones. So if you are super stoked about swaddling now, but still have questions like, you know, when do I transition out of the swaddle? How much clothing should I put my baby in while they're swaddled? Also, things like that. We have a really helpful article. It's called Ask the Expert Swaddles. So you can look it up on babylist.com. We've also got a how to swaddle video. So I was showing you pretty quickly earlier the demo of like how to do the classic swaddle. We have a step-by-step slower demo that I can show you too. It's on YouTube. I hope this helps. Happy swaddling.